Viewing data, rainfall station. So to create a new station, you just need to go on the left-hand side menu and click on Measuring Station under Modules, and then you go to Add New Station. Here is when you can choose the type of station, so here it's rainfall, and there are 4 mandatory fields that you need to fill in. The first one is the station code. So just grab your station code and insert it. The second one is the station name. So here it's Talieri at Canadian Flat Rain. The third one are the geographic coordinates, so lat and long. So here again you can copy and paste them, as we are doing here. And the fourth one is the installation date. You can enter the date where the station was installed. And then you can click on Save on the right-hand side. So the first tab of the station are basically the metadata for the station. So the type of station, its status, links, etc. The second one are the details, the one that you just entered, and you can add other ones such as municipality, site, whether it is a river, which watershed it's linked to, etc. The third tab is about access, how to access the station. So here you can include photos or who is a contact person, whatever. And on the fourth tab is where you can add photos of the station, which can be pretty useful to find it. So once you've created your station, then you can go back on the landing page and find it on the map. So then you can zoom to it, and this is where you can import data. So for this, you just need to go back onto Data on the left-hand side menu and click on Import. You can then select files on your computer, and the file has to be named as follows. First, you have to have the station code, and secondly, the time series type. So here is instantaneous rainfall. You can choose your file, then it processes it, and then you can upload it by clicking on that button, Upload. So the platform will automatically recognize the station and time series, thanks to how the way you named it. And then you can select it and click on Import Data. Then there will a pop-up that will ask you if you are sure you want to import this time series, and make sure that you don't delete some previous data that might have the same name that you might have imported beforehand. So you can just click, yes, this is what I want to do, and then it imports it. So here you will see 2 icons that appear. The first one, that square icon, is a summary of what you just did. So when you imported your file, how many errors there were, the time of the chronicle, this type of things. And the second one is the little graph icon, is where you can click on to visualize your data. From there, you can modify and correct your time series. So for this, you just click on the red button on the bottom of the graph. And here, on the left-hand side, you will see different correction options. This is where you can choose your time interval to aggregate data. For example, here, we want to aggregate it hourly. So in your interval, you choose 60 minutes instead of 5 here. And then as a type of calculation, you will choose accumulation. You can also choose mean. And then you click on the purple arrow if you're happy with what you have. A pop-up will appear to let you know your correction has been generated. At this stage, it's not yet saved, but you can visualize it, zoom in to see what it's done to your data and what it looks like. And then if you're happy with it and you think that you want to save it, you just need to do an extra step, which is checking the box, which is at the bottom of the graph here. And then you click on the red button, which is Save As. Here you click on the drop-down menu and choose the one that applies, which is hourly rainfall in this case. You are able to choose a quality code, and also you can add any comments. For example, today it was created on such and such date, I did this and this, and I created it for this and this reason, whatever you want. And then you can just click on Confirm and Save, the red button. It will tell you that it's been saved successfully. So now that you've created your new time series, you can go back on the home page, and then you can hover over your station, click on it, and access the data through Station Data. So here you will see that your two time series appears, the original one, which was instantaneous rainfall, and the hourly rainfall that you've just created. So if you want to see both together, you can just click on each of them. And then on the left-hand side, you click on Combine Graph to see them on two separate axes, and then click on Edit. And here you can see it displayed on a combined graph. So you can see the two time series, the instantaneous rain, which is an accumulation curve, so that's the one in orange, and the hourly rain that is displayed as bars, so that's the blue bars. You can play with your graph as much as you want. You can change the axis, you can zoom in to see a more specific time. You can zoom out if you want. You can also invert the axis by pressing on the pick button at the bottom. And once you're satisfied with it, you can see it full screen as well if you click on that button, Plein Écran. And once you're satisfied with it, you can export it as an image, a PNG image, and then save it wherever you want, and that allows you to include that graph in a report or a briefing or anything that may be useful to you. And here it is, as an image. You've saved it as an image. And then you can close it and go back to your screen.